garden series. Oh, I got updates. It's like where I want it to be right now. We'll start here, we'll move along. Leon came out for the video. What's up, big dog? So yesterday I got this, and 2 of my corns died. I still have 2 more. I planted Sugar Daddy peas, and my plan is to put this fence up above that so the peas slash bean things, Sugar Daddy snap peas, can grow through that. And then I can just come out here and just be smashing the beans. You don't need to cook them. So that's what's cool about that. I'm excited about that. Leon, you got anything to say for the video, bro? No? My strawberry patch isn't really a strawberry patch anymore. Slowed down, shit died over here. I forgot, oh, my mustard greens started bolting, so I threw some in there. Hopefully it'll come up. I got some green onions still kicking in here. I put 5 pepper plants in here right now. Tunde brought them over. So 5 more babies ready to kick. This go around, I was really trying to focus on peppers, cucumbers, tomatoes, and I want zucchini. So I want to be like massive producers on those. The grapes kind of coming back here. This red flower, bomb. My yellow tomato plant, I'm eating off it every day. They taste hella good. Just right off of it, you know, and then go for the smash. So good. My avocado trees are holding on. I'm in love with this cucumber plant right now. I made these trellises for it. Last year it was in such a small pot and I got so much cucumber for it. But last year when I did my garden, I didn't even know what plant looked like what. I didn't know I needed like it to go somewhere. So this year I'm prepared. I grew these from seed. I bought the seeds from Amazon. Now I got my little trellis. I don't know even where I got these, but they were in my little grow room in the house. So they're working. You know, that's grew wrapped around. It's exactly how I want it to be. This pepper, I just picked this pepper plant up. I just picked this up from Home Depot and it's about to start going off. This is a Carmen Italian sweet pepper, so I'm excited about that. I got this flower. This flower hasn't came out yet. I threw asparagus down, but they're not gonna come up. So I just put radishes in there. This little baby marijuana plant has been a baby for so long, for months. It's just not growing, but it's still living strong. This is my tangerine tree. I've came to terms that it's dead. I've accepted it. It's probably been dead for a long time. I haven't wanted to accept it because I spent 40 bucks on this. And maybe one day it'll come back, but I've accepted defeat. Right here, I got this papaya tree. This is monstering out. I just had to repot it into this thing. It's not even gonna last that long. And this was only 6 bucks and it's like taking off like crazy. I can't believe how much it's taken off. Now we're to the raspberry. Not much growth lately. It hasn't done much. I had these 2 stick things. That's how I bought it. And nothing happened with those, but these came out of the ground. So I just clipped those yesterday. And hopefully I got like 3-4 raspberries so far. But it looks like some growth is coming. Maybe like that cut that I did. We'll see. This is my blueberry. It was in a trellis for a long ass time. But I moved that trellis to the tomatillo plant. I've been eating some blueberries, so this one was almost dead a while ago. Brought it back. I'm excited about that. These broccolis, maybe it'll give me some. It looks like this is bolting. Maybe in a little bit I can get seeds from it. I don't really know too much about broccolis, honestly. These flowers were super dead, and I cut a bunch of them back, and I just stay watering them, and they stay blooming. They stay blooming. I've had these for a long ass time. The OG masterpiece is these Swiss chards right here. These Swiss chards have been going like 2 years strong, and they're just taking over, and they're just huge. They're just huge. So it's like my greens are covered. I got greens, and I got these greens right here too. So I can't even keep up eating, basically. I'll turn around here. This is pepper plant year 2, bell peppers. It's coming. It's doing its thing. It survived. Now I'm getting more knowledgeable, so I'm knowing how I'm gonna prune it come winter. This is one of the ones Tunde brought over. I just put them in. This was in a kale, and it used to be right here. I just tossed them out because the birds just eat the kale like crazy. Back over here, this is another pepper plant that I just picked up from from Home Depot. The Santa Fe Gueros. About to be fire. That's some more green onions. I got so much green onions, so that's solid. And yeah, the flowers looking hot. These are the mustard greens from seed. When they need water, this bush will completely lie flat, and it'll look so bad, and it's like less thick. But it's standing up right now because I gave it water earlier today, and it's happy. 2 little marijuana plants. These are the blueberry OGs. I just put them outside. They were inside, and then like they're getting attacked by flies. I wasn't trying to deal with it, so I was just like, fuck it, put it outside, and whatever happens, happens. I got at least 4 worms in each of my weed things, because like, you know, weed growers, they love worm castings, and I just gotta move some of my pepper plants, and there'll be hella worms under there. Just throw them in. So the worms do their magic. That's the secret, is you want worms in your soil, because that makes the soil healthy. This flower I'm in love with. Just in love with. This is basil. I just picked it up the other day. I had a basil over there, struggling like crazy, and I don't like not having basil. So basil, green onion, and I got some cilantro planted now. It's kind of like my herbs. I watched this video last night. I'm inspired to grow more herbs. Whoa, what's up, girl? Let's come back. Let's come back. This is the tomato plant. You can see, I like how I set this one up, because this one's outside the trellis and this one's outside the trellis, and I connected it. And that's what I didn't do with my yellow one. I put them all inside the trellis. So I'm really enjoying this. And now I got the operation where I clip them off, put them in water, and then a new plant will get created. So I'm liking how I set this up. It's spacious. I just ate some tomatoes, green tomatoes today. The green tomatoes are so good to cook with like peppers, onions. And that's basically it for this side. This had a sunflower in it, and it was in that pot. Well, I moved it into that pot, and it died because I didn't want it to take over, because I got this eggplant. It's on year 2, and I got this fat eggplant right here, and I got flowers, another one coming, and I didn't want it to take off like this one right here, because I don't want it to steal the shine of the eggplant, because I want food. But this was planted basically just from the birdseed that I buy. There's sunflowers in it, and it was just by the sunflowers, and this used to be okra, and then it just is by the birdseed, and that came about. And also a side note, so I have the corn over there, and the birds came, did some shit with the corn, and Tunde's garden next door all of a sudden has corn growing, and he didn't plant any corn, so the birds moved it. So that's the cool thing about nature. Stuff just happens. There's some more green onions in here too. This grass stuff grows because it's by this, so I'm just kind of taking it out, but it's a good cover. I need to re-up these guys. Oh, what's up, bird? And they need water. I just planted the cilantro in here from Erica's Christmas present. Thank you, Erica. I got mint in here, and sage. I've never used the sage. This lasts like 2 years. I don't even know what to use it for. This was the basil plant that I don't have much basil from anymore. That's still somehow surviving. That's why I got a new one. Yeah, I should cut this, you know, cut them more. The mint hanging in. This is the sour lemon diesel. Just topped them today. They're so healthy. They're the healthiest ones, because these 2 have been outside the whole time. And my other 4, besides that super small one in the corner, they were inside. So And then they're getting attacked by the bugs. So I was just like, fuck yeah, I don't want to do this indoor thing right now. It's summer. The apple tree, it has green, it has brown. So it's living. This is another pepper that Tunde brought over. Just put them in. This is the main pepper operation. Just the constant peppers I just love. I just love it. It's just constant peppers. I used to have some red clovers in here, and this plant was like kind of going away, but now it came back. I got some peppers going, and the variety, I've been having so many of these bell peppers. I'm not sick of them, but that's why I got those other two to change up my variety so I have more spice of life. And these new peppers, I don't know what kind they are, and I don't really care. If they're bell peppers, that's fine. But this is interesting here. So this is a jalapeno plant, right? Jalapenos, my one jalapeno plant. Oh, I got those Tupperware containers. I'm trying to germinate some more peppers too. But this is red right here. So I know some of these used to be red bell peppers, or at some point in the season they'll turn. But they're all green right now. So I've never had a red jalapeno, or if this is gonna be half jalapeno, half bell pepper. I'm not sure. But yeah. So there's just a million peppers right now. I'm in love. And I got the tomatillos for salsa mixed with this, some onions, some garlic. It's fire. This tomato plant is hella old, and the vine is so long. It's hanging over the side. I almost clipped it because this started to come, and I'll just clip it right here so I could do a new plant, and then I could put the rest of it in water and reincarnate it elsewhere. But as you can see, there's flowers, so I'm gonna wait to get some tomatoes from this top part first, and then I'll sacrifice it, cut it down there, soak in water, make a new plant. And then this part will just take off, and then all the power will go to this. And this is my favorite experiment right here with this pepper plant, because as you can see, last winter, it was like, this thing wasn't even big. This thing was like this big, maybe even smaller. And I sacrificed, boom, and I cut the big base. And now it absolutely it's taken off, and I think it's producing at the most ferocious pace compared to the other ones. So many peppers, I love it. This palm tree, ever since I put it outside, it's getting way less brown. New green is coming, so it's a lot happier outside than inside, even though I wanted it for inside. This thing is somehow surviving. I cut hella of it down. I wanted it to like monster up all the way to the ceiling, but it's somehow hanging in. I don't know for how much longer. More green onions right here. The garlic right here. I'm not really impressed with my garlic. I need to figure out how to make it like how to just be the garlic master. Because if I got garlic, cilantro, basil down, then that's enough herb. And then, you know, obviously it's a never-ending progression. So see if Leon's gonna get that ball. But anyways, this is a tomato plant that I cut off and then soaked in water until all the seeds came, and now is doing fine. There hasn't been much growth since maybe I haven't seen much growth, I don't think so, since it's been here, but it's staying green. I think it's just getting used to life here. Some flowers. These were the indoor. I don't know why there's always flies on this, even outside. These are two different strains. I'm hoping they're females. Shout out to Jay Stacks. This is my baby pepper plant that somehow got planted in one of those things from like getting dropped, and I transplanted them into here. And that is that for right now. And then this is my tomatillo plant. It's going in right now. Yo, what up? Give me a second. I'm almost done with this video. It's been like a 15-minute video. These tomatillos are going in. I wanted them for salsa, and so that's why my sister Hella inspired me, because she had these tomatillos in her garden like taken off because she threw some in the ground, and I want a bunch because when you have your own salsa, it's just so fire. I just can't even get over how much better your own salsa is. And then lastly, I got my garden bed. The plan with this garden bed was to go ham with the potatoes and just like never be hungry, right? But my potatoes, there's still some right there and right there, but they didn't really come out that big. So I'm waiting in my closet. I got spuds. I'm hoping that they're not spuds yet. They're just baby potatoes that came from in here that need to start fucking spudding, so then I can get some potatoes going again. But anyways, I wanted to go in on the zucchini, so I just bought this from Home Depot, and the squash. So I plan on having these be huge and just getting zucchini and squash. Like I said, cucumber, squash, tomato, pepper. Focus on those 4 because those 4 give you lots of yield. And then my greens, steady with the greens, the herbs, you know, some trees and some berries. Anyways, these kales, they've basically just been sacrificed to the birds. They're just sacrificial. They're just sacrificial plants. These Brussels sprouts, I can't believe they've lasted this long. They haven't done much. I was feeling like this whole area was a waste of space, actually, because I haven't got shit from it. I've been throwing random like tomatillos or tomatoes or cilantro seeds in the ground, just kind of seeing what will pop up. This purple cabbage, it was attacked majorly by bugs, and that's why I cut it a bunch, but the bugs haven't been here as much. They don't really look that good to eat. I don't know, but it's coming. I'm gonna let it keep going, and we'll see if anything ever happens with these Brussels sprouts. See, there's some tomatillo branch that died. I also have been utilizing this to keep the support up. I might have to hit it with some more support right here. This was cool because this got to support it. But, oh yeah, then when I put this trellis on, this part hella broke. It hasn't been detrimental. Got it up tight. There's some more flowers. This other part, there was like 2 parts, but this one's basically dead now. Might as well cut it, but I was giving it a little bit more time. So we'll see what goes down. That's basically the garden. I didn't want to feel rushed on this video because IG, I like to hurry it up, but it needed a good walkthrough. All right, guys. Much love and get to growing. Peace.